Hi, and welcome to this week's episode of Release Notes. Today we're going to have a look at some improvements and updates to context, lessons learned, risk, and to plan. We have made some changes to the context functionality. So the most visible change is that we have now moved the user's choice of context here to the right. And in addition, you will have the app context visible here to the left. So if I now navigate to the workflow register, we can see that it still shows the user's home context here. And if we navigate to the detail app of a workflow, the app context to the left is set to the org unit or the domain on the workflow here. And to the right here, we can see that the user's home context hasn't changed. If we now want to navigate back to the workflow register, you will now have the choice for which app context you want to navigate back to in the register. So if you want to navigate back to the domain or project here, if you want to navigate back to the contract or org unit, or to the user context. So this helps to give a better overview of which app context you want to navigate to. When returning to the home page, the context will be equal to the home context. When navigating to a new app in the menu, the app will then open with the app context and not the home context, as we can see here. So it is now more visible and you have a better overview by having the home context here to the right, in addition to the app context here to the left. And also that you will now have the choice of which context you want to navigate back to inside the apps. In the lessons learned register, we have a new function for relate to into a lesson, where you can add other information which already exists inside Omega 365. And lessons learned may often come from relations that is already registered, which then gives a better overview. In risk, we have added a publish to logic for risk tags, the same way it works elsewhere in the system with inheritance. So here in the Omega 365 setup, we have added a new column for publish to org units, where you can choose which org unit that should be able to use the tag. Also in plan, we have added two new fields for activity type and activity group in Gantt view, which then can be included in the plan. So that was it for this week. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week.